So here we have our new toy, the 1993 Honda Civic hatchback. It's a buddy's car, and we're either going to flip it or we're going to just keep it as a reminder as, what not to do to your car and just cook some rice in it. I mean, this thing is a bag of treats, let me tell you. It's quite the adventure. It doesn't have a battery right now or a belt, but whoever had it took out the compressor and even the heater core, everything, and stuffed a shop towel in there. There's no power steering pump. I don't know if these cars even had power steering, but it looks like it has a power steering rack down there, because there's lines that go to it. So I'm suspecting that it does have power steering. At one point it did. It's got a I guess a cold air intake, metal pipe, a loose line, really dirty filter. It's, what is it? Oh, AEM. That'll explain why it's a metal pipe, with no heat shield. So that's got several JDMs running to the motor. It's not turbocharged. I don't know too many Hondas that were. I'm not familiar with Honda, to be honest. The radiator has no mounts. It's just sitting there. So to start the process, I figured I'd make a sort of a mount that hold it in place out of zip ties. Before it would fly all the way back, now it only goes forward a little bit. I might drill out a couple holes and then put zip ties through them, so it causes, makes more of a little cushion of plastic. I think we just might leave that like that and see what happens. It should be interesting. It's got pretty nice looking headlights, I think I saw these on Car ID. If not, these are probably fake versions of already cheaper headlights from Car ID off of eBay. Or they bought the real deal, but it's pretty nice looking. They need to be cleaned up. The wiring was a mess, so I just kind of did a zip tied them to clean up the bag, because it was just like spaghetti everywhere. So I did that. So I mean, it looks a lot. Take out the Powerade bottle, but I mean, that looks clean. Before, it was just like everywhere. Same with over there, but not much helping, since it's got part of the wiring harness over there. So there's a lot of exposed wires. There's a lot of connectors that aren't connected. By a lot, I mean pretty much just that one. But it's pretty not okay in the engine bay. I've seen worse. It's got steelies. We might just spray paint those red, and the reason being is because whoever had it spray painted the whole car this black, but not the hood. Kudos to them, but they didn't really do too well of a job. But I don't think they really cared. Door handle's broken. Seats are in pretty bad condition. Not the passenger, but I got a bucket seat for a Baja Bug, and or a Jeep if you feel. Might put that in there just to make it feel a little more racy. There's no carpet, but it does have floor mats, so it's I guess you can call that a stage 2 carpet delete. Let's see how many miles are on this thing. It's supposedly it's got 22,000. I don't know if it rounded over or anything, but you know, it seems pretty low for a car like this to be pretty aftermarketed done, I guess. The front's lowered already. The rear's not, but the suspension's in the back for the lowering. It is a manual, if you didn't see when I was in there. It's got no rear wiper blades. I don't know if the motor is back there neither. Probably not. Here you can see where they may have decided they wanted to go back to red for a bit, or they, you know, really messed up over here and they wanted to redo it. Something. Not too sure. But, yeah, you know, it's pretty rough. Might just leave it like that for aesthetics. It's got a nice little JDM spitter, so you know that's already done. When I first saw it, you know, both sides are like this. I had duct tape holding the bumper up. Well, this one was completely, you know, didn't have duct tape down here. It was just hanging. So I figured I'd keep up with the, you know, zip ties and zip tie the, you know, where it should, you know, bolt up right there, and boom. What can you say? That's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is a new project. I guess if anybody sees this and has suggestions of what to add to it, feel free to, you know, comment. You know, give some suggestions of what you would not want to see on your car, but would like to see on this car. It's got a broken dipstick too, which is no big deal. But yeah. This is the a new toy. Should be fun.